This video contains spoilers for Clue 2, so if you do not want to see it until you are finished knitting, please come back later when you're done. Hi, I'm Andrew, and welcome to the Neon Knitter. So, in this video I'm going to talk about Clue 2 of Geogradient, Westknits MKAL 2023. So, before I get into that, you're probably wondering what I'm wearing. If you're a returning viewer, you will know this is my Exploration Station, also by Stephen West, and if you are not a returning viewer, this is what it is. Yeah. If you want to see it in more detail, the podcast episode I show it off in, the thumbnail is a photo of me modeling it. So, yeah. But I thought it was appropriate to wear a past MKAL, so I didn't do this as a mystery, but I did knit this later. Because this was the 2014 mystery knit along. So, and I've only been doing it since 2021. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about Clue 2 of Geogradient. Alright, so here we go. Spoilers. I probably put a big spoiler alert thing at the beginning of the video anyways, so. But anyways, here we go. So, I will say Clue 2 is so far my favorite clue. Clue 3 came out this morning and I'm very intrigued because I haven't looked at it yet. So, before I show you my Clue 2, I'm going to talk about my dilemma that I had with it. So, you guys might recall that I am normally I do not look at spoilers. I like to have a mystery. I'm usually that kind of a person. Excuse me. However, I did have to look at Clue 1, as you guys might remember from my Clue 1 video, and hop back and watch my Clue 1 video if you haven't already, if you are curious about why I looked at the spoiler for Clue 1, although you're probably not curious if you know what went on with that, but anyways, as a result, I kind of had to look at Clue 2 as well, because you might remember that my Clue 1 ended in color B, and the original version ended in color D, and I did mention that in my Clue 1 video. So, then what ended up being a dilemma was when Clue 2 came out, it said start with color A. So then I was torn between like 4 different options of how to go about Clue 2. So, since Clue 2 starts with color A, and my Clue 1 ended with color B, I was not sure. So, my options were I could either just start Clue 2 with color A and just say tag with it, or I could start Clue 2 with color C, or I could rip back Clue 1 a few stripes and fix it to end in color D. So there are 2 ways I could do that. Either I could rip back the last 2 stripes and then just do half stripes in each color, or I could rip out the last 6 stripes and then make bigger stripes, so that I only have 4 stripes instead of 6 at the end. But I wasn't sure how I wanted to. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do starting color. I wasn't sure if I wanted to start Clue 2 with color A because I wasn't sure if I wanted that A-B progression, because that would kind of screw up the whole ABCD thing going on. So I waited until I saw somebody's photo of it. And so then when Irina from Fiber Chats did that option, and I saw it, I was like, oh, that's actually prettier than I thought it would be. And so then that's what I ended up going with. So here is my clue 2. So, yeah, so I went A, B, A, B. And honestly, I think it looks really good. And it kind of sort of gives a little bit of an emphasis on clue 1, which I think is pretty awesome. Yeah. So, I think that's really awesome that it emphasizes clue 1 after all of the inclusion that happened in it, and, you know, all the good things that happened when we all pivoted in clue 1. But I'm not going to rant on about clue 1. Go watch my clue 1 video if you want to hear more about that. But I think it kind of emphasizes clue 1 a little, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, so clue 2 has these eyelet stripes and these reverse stockinette stripes, and I think that works really well, and I really love it. So that is definitely my, so far, favorite clue out of the shawl. And even if we were knitting the original and there was nothing wrong with it, I still think clue 2 would be my favorite at this point. Yeah, I still think clue 2 would be my favorite clue at this point, because I just really like the combination of the eyelet stripes and the reverse stockinette stripes. I think it looks really good. So, yeah. So yeah, that's clue 2. So yeah. I could have made this video a couple days ago, but I finished clue 2 on Tuesday, and it is now Thursday. Clue 3 was released this morning, so. But I wanted to weave all my ends in first, and I didn't get them all woven in till last night. And then I was really tired and went to bed, so. But yeah, comment down below, were any of you guys having troubles getting your clue 2 to lie flat when taking a photo for Instagram? Because that's the trouble I had last night, because I did post my photo to Instagram last night, so. Yeah, so let me know if you had troubles getting clue 2 to lie flat. Hopefully that'll work itself out when the shawl's done, or after blocking, but yeah, so that was one issue I was having. But yeah, other than that, I think I really like it, so I will shut up and stop ranting on now. So I'm going to get out of here and go start clue 3 before I go to work today. So anyways, I'm Andrew. Thank you for checking in here at the Neon Knitter, and I'll see you when clue 3 is finished.